What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Long time no see. Hope you didn't miss me as much as I'm missing this moustache. We've been waiting on a gas box to come and hot water. So let's start off with this gas box. So it's an DiyRvSolutions gas box. We used it in the bus that we just had. It was pretty good. Everything worked fine, so we decided to buy another one. They take around 4 to 5 weeks with postage, so that's why we were waiting. We didn't really have much else to do, so we just kicked back, relaxed, and had a good time waiting. Over here we have our Camec hot water system. We're basically just going to be putting the gas box and the hot water system right next to each other, so it minimises the amount of pipe, and then we're going to be having our cooker, which is right next to the gas box. So it should be a pretty easy plumbing job, which we're not going to do. We'll get a plumber to do, so hopefully they'll save on money. You got to be smart where you put everything. So we're going to go hot water system here, and then we're going to go to gas box here. So it's gas box to hot water, and then it'll be gas box to the cooker, which will be around this area. I'm probably going to have to take out some of the floor, so we'll work that out a little bit more along the way once I've cut the holes out. I'll start off with the hot water system, and then we'll see how we go. What the? Look at that. So on the back we got the remote control, which is just in here. Probably won't even use that, I don't know. Maybe I will. Probably should. Then we got your power supply, it's just your 12 volt positive and negative. And then we've got our gas input and hot water outlet. Where's the cold go in? Oh, it's down here. What's going on, cold? So that all looks pretty simple. It's a little bit heavier than I thought, so I'm going to brace it. Just build the little frame around it just so it definitely doesn't move. I'll probably just have to build a frame around where it sits into the piece of steel. Yeah, we'll work it out. So I'm just cutting out the frame roughly, just so that I can mark out exactly where the hot water system is going. It'll make it a bit easier to drill some holes through onto the other side, and then draw it all up, make it look all square, and then give it a cutout. So now let's measure what this is, the actual box. So was it looking 32 by 32, so it's a nice little square. So all we're going to do is draw out 32 by 32 from that hole that's over there. This is what we're working with on the inside. You've got a couple cutting discs just underneath. There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom, so I'm just going to pack that with wood, screw it all in, build a little frame around it here so it sits it in, and then I'm just going to attach some pieces of wood here, and it screws in from the flange of the actual box. There's just a couple of holes that you can screw it in, and it will hold it all in place. We'll silicone it up and make it look all lovely and jubbly. gas, the bins in the background. That's all sanded up and rust guarded up, and we built this little frame whoop, 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 just behind it to hold it all in. So that's it all taped up. It looks pretty nice. She's got a round corners on the corners. That's just all going to get siliconed up, so I'm just going to pop it back out, run a bead of silicone, a real chunky bead of silicone, and then I'm going to screw all of these screws in. I've actually just got some pieces of wood that they're going to screw into just so the whole thing doesn't fly out on the road. We will be using T-Rex in white. It's the strongest silicone around, I reckon. Look how lovely and thick that is. That's gonna ooze out. It's gonna be lovely. So that's the hot water system smashed in. It actually rained last night, probably 2 hours after I put it all in. So I was praying to God that the silicone didn't drip. But yeah, it was all pretty good. And this is the inside. I actually still need to screw this piece down, but it'll hold the whole thing in. And these are little braces just on the back, which are screwed in, one on each side at the bottom. So that is going nowhere. Now it's time for the gas box. So the gas box is going to sit here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have to remove the floor or not. So what I'm going to do is drill a hole through the wall here and then go on the other side and mark out the whole thing and work out if I'm going to be cutting under the floor or not, and if I am, then I'm going to cry. So where I drilled my hole, that is where I want it to come along to, because I've still got the support beam in between. So I'm going to have to line the whole box up, draw it all out, and then cut it out. Up. Now it's time to pull it out, smash another bead of silicone and smash it back in. So that all sanded up and treated. So on to T-Rex. I think I'm just going to smash a lot of T-Rex just on the plywood here so it sits on there and it's stable, and then I'll actually smash the T-Rex all under there and then I'll slide it in like that. we'll just leave that to dry and then we'll put the lid on it. The master plan. Drill 3 holes on each side of this and then line it up with the gas box. T-Rex bead, screw it in. Let's do it. I freaking hate this part. Now it's time to put the key and lock on the lid of the box. I'm guessing it's a 19mm hole, so we'll smash it in. Time for the finishing touch. Where's it going? Let's go. Thanks for watching, guys. It is very fiddly, so make sure you got a lot of patience. If you don't have patience, don't even bother. Thanks for watching the video. Next one will be out soon. Once again, don't know what it is, but it's going to be a ripper. See ya.